Nice, everybody, back with another video. This is Michael Avenatti. Request public defender says he can't pay current attorney. I wonder why. And as you can see here in the picture is Michael Avenatti himself. Michael Avenatti is unable to pay his attorney ahead of his second criminal trial in federal court in Manhattan and has asked for representation by the public defender's office, also citing a conflict with his current counsel. Michael Avenatti is unable to pay his attorney fees ahead of his second criminal trial, which should be coming soon. Hopefully, maybe not, I don't know. In Manhattan, and asked for representation by the public defender's office, who is also citing a conflict with his current counsel. Avenatti no longer has the financial ability to pay for undersigned counsel or any other attorney to represent him in this matter, lawyer Thomas Warren wrote on his behalf in a filing to the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York on Friday. So now Michael Avenatti is broke. He is no longer has financial ability to pay for undersigned counsel. So he's broke, don't have nothing left. Or any other attorney to represent him in the matter. And this is what lawyer Thomas Warren wrote on his behalf of a filing to the U.S. District Court. In a separate filing to the court earlier in the week, Warren said a non-waivable conflict of interest as arson for his firm that requires our withdrawal as counsel, he wrote. However, that before learning of the conflict, the firm had already intended to ask to be relieved because it was not being paid. Yes, so there was a separate filing to the court earlier in the week. In other words, last week, I guess. Warren said a non-waivable conflict of interest has arisen for his firm that requires our withdrawal as counsel as well. And this is what he wrote. The details of the conflict have not been made public. U.S. District Judge Jesse Furman ordered a phone conference to discuss the matter on August 7th. Yes, so the details of the conflict have been made public. The District Judge Jesse Furman ordered a phone conference to discuss the matter on August 7th, and that's not too far away because it'll be here soon. Avenatti started coming up short on legal bills when Warren was at his prior law firm. Warren said he continued with the case when he moved to his current firm, which is based in Los Angeles, only because the trial was so close. Yeah, so Avenatti starting coming up short, in other words, not having the money on legal bills when Warren was at his prior law firm. Warren did say he continued with the case when he moved to his current firm, which is based in Los Angeles, and only because the trial was so close. Past delays caused by the coronavirus pandemic and future potential setbacks have changed circumstances for Warren. His firm, Warren Tarzan, has no office in New York, and we have no expectation of any compensation in this case, he wrote. Yes, so past delays is caused by the coronavirus pandemic, but I call it a scandemic, and future potential setbacks have changed circumstances for Warren. And his firm, Warren Tarzan, has no office in New York, so he doesn't have an office in New York. Furman allowed Avenatti, who in recent years had flaunted a life of luxury, to file his financial affidavit under seal. The statement is needed to verify his claim that he cannot afford a private lawyer. Of course not, because he's broke. He has nothing. No money. Unless he wants to sell everything, then that's the only way he's going to pay for anything. But Furman did allow Avenatti, who in recent years has flaunted a life of luxury, in other words, buying planes, cars, houses, whatever else, expensive jewelry, maybe, whatever else. That's why he was flaunting his money all over the place. Avenatti's next trial is set to start in October, though it is likely to be rescheduled in the upcoming proceeding. He will face charges that he cheated the adult film actor Stormy Daniels in dealings over a book contract. Prosecutors said Avenatti paid his own debts and expenses with stolen money. So he stole money. So he stole money from Stormy Daniels. Dealings over a book contract. Prosecutors said Avenatti paid his own debts and expenses with stolen money. So that's what he did. He stole money. Avenatti's next trial is set to start in October, of course, this year, and that's not too far off either. In the upcoming proceeding, he will face charges that he cheated the adult film actor Stormy Daniels in dealings over a book contract. Avenatti made a name for himself representing Daniels, who alleged that she an affair with Donald Trump before he became president, an assertion that Trump has repeatedly denied. Daniels was paid a hush money payment from Trump's former lawyer and confidant Michael Cohen in 2016 during the presidential campaign. In a plea in federal court in 2018, Cohen admitted to paying off Daniels and another woman. So Avenatti had made a name for himself representing Daniels, who alleged she an affair with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump denied it because it never happened, and this is why they lied, saying, oh, well, Donald Trump had an affair on Melania. No, he was married before even Stormy Daniels came around. Donald Trump is married to Melania Trump. What does he want with Stormy Daniels? He don't want her. He loves Melania Trump, and Melania Trump is a beautiful woman. But here comes the lies where it says Daniels was paid a hush money payment from Trump's former lawyer and confidant Michael Cohen. So Michael Cohen paid her to say these. So that means Michael Cohen is a liar, and he pays people off to lie to people, to lie to the media and said, oh, well, I had an affair with Donald Trump, da-da-da. No, he did not. In 2016, during the presidential campaign, that never even happened. That never happened. These fake news medias, they take things out of context and they just run with it. They say, oh, okay, good, now we can get Donald Trump for this. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. In a plea deal in federal court in 2018, Cohen admitted to paying off Daniels and another woman. So that means Cohen had to admit that he paid Daniels and another woman. Whoever the other woman is, I don't know. After becoming an outspoken Trump critic through the Daniels case, Avenatti suffered a personal and professional downfall. Mired in lawsuits and criminal cases in New York and Los Angeles. So after becoming an outspoken Trump critic through the Daniels case, Avenatti suffered a personal and professional downfall. Well, of course, the karma was going to get to him sooner or later. It was going to get him. Of course, he mired in lawsuits and criminal cases in New York and Los Angeles, so he's broke. He's got nothing. He was convicted in February of attempted extortion, transmission of an interstate communications with intent to extort an honest service wire fraud. Avenatti was accused of demanding up to $25 million from the sports apparel company Nike under the threat that he would expose an alleged in-house scandal. Yeah, so Michael Avenatti was convicted in February of this year of attempted extortion, transmission of interstate communications with intent to extort an honest service wire fraud. Avenatti was accused of demanding up to $25 million from the sports apparel company Nike. So he was threatening them in a way, but demanding $25 million, that's going a little too far. Under the threat that he would expose an alleged in-house scandal. Yeah, what in-house scandal is he talking about? Then Michael Avenatti is a criminal, and of course, karma had to bite him back. And obviously, he's been convicted February, so now their next trial is in October, which is in 2 months sometime. And he's going to get what's coming to him because he's been scamming people. And of course, Cohen should get what's coming to him too, because he confessed of paying Daniels and another woman as well. So they're both going to get what's coming to them. Jail time, yes. But for how long, I don't know until the trial comes up in October for Avenatti. So we'll see what happens there. Leave your comments below. I am out.